are split into two groups of 6. And the likes of Jason Brown, Roman Sadovsky going in the opening group. And the final group is something to behold. Shun Sato, Nikolaj Memola, Kevin Aymoz, Siao Him Fa, Yuma Kagiyama, and Ilia Malinin, all in that final group. So there's confirmation of how they will go in this men's short program. First 6 there, the opening group, and that's the final group. And what a group it is.
Welcome to Tokyo
The
and the
two-time
ISU
world champion Ilia Malinin last to go.
We'll start the competition for
he'll be given a run for his money, I can tell you. It's going to be quite the spectacle, this. So there you can see at the end of the ring, the teams all in place.
Prior to the
And
competition,
the
let us
judging
introduce to
panel
you the officials
for the
this
men's
event.
short program.
Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the referee, Liana Kara. Judge number 1, Wendy Ensman, USA. Judge number 2, Véronique Verou, France. Judge number 3, Salome Shigokidze, Georgia. Judge number 4, Priska Benz Mosel, Switzerland. Judge number 5, Peter Ford, Germany. Judge number 6, Ayumi Ono, Japan. Judge number 7, Laura Carr, Canada. Judge number 8, Nadezhda Paretskaya, Kazakhstan. Judge number 9, Walter Toigo, Italy. The technical panel. The technical controller, Daniel Delfa. The technical specialists, Terry Kubitska and Miriam L'Oreal Oberville.
So there they are, the officials for the event. The ice has been resurfaced. They've got 5 mini Zambonis that go out there and do their stuff in the break. And we're just about ready to get underway with this men's short program. You can see the place filling up all the time now. Ready for the introductions of the first 6 skaters.
Are you ready? And let's welcome our skaters. From Georgia.
So great to see him in action here. Morisi Kvitelashvili for Georgia, bronze medalist in the European Championships back in 2020.
From Canada, Aleksa Rakic.
From Canada, relatively inexperienced here. The youngster from Canada, Aleksa Rakic.
From Canada.
On the other hand, with a bit more experience, Roman Sadovsky, the Canadian national champion. He'll be 3rd to go.
From USA, Jason.
And if you're talking about experience, well, he's got a wealth of it. Jason Brown for Team USA. He'll be 4th.
From Italy, Daniel Grassl.
And the silver medalist from the European Championships back in 2022, Daniel Grassl for Team Italy.
From Georgia, Nika Egadze.
And last to go, a man who was so close to a podium place at the Europeans this year, finished in 4th place, Nika Egadze for Team Georgia. So that's how they'll go in this opening group. And you can see straight away the level very, very high indeed. The draw, of course, seeded. The highest ranked skaters going in the final group. We haven't seen this guy for a couple of seasons, and it's great to see him out here. Morisi Kvitelashvili for Georgia. Has been in the Grand Prix since 2022. Remember him in the World Championships back in 2023, where he struggled so much.
He's a bronze medalist of the 2020 European Championships.
Really couldn't find the form that he had in the previous World Championships, where he almost got a medal. He finished in 4th place.
Representing Georgia,
of the
Morisi
Europeans back in
Kvitelashvili.
2020. So he'll be followed by Aleksa Rakic for Canada. He's competed in the 4 Continents Championships before, where he finished in 16th place. This year in Seoul.
Last season, placed 8th at
Only
the
took
World
place
Junior
in
Championships.
one
This season, he
Grand Prix
placed
this
7th
season,
in the Grand Prix
and that
Series
was
in
Skate Canada, where he finished
Representing
in
Canada,
7th place.
Aleksa Rakic.
Making the transition from junior to senior this season. He was 8th in the World Junior Championships last year. And then the Canadian national champion will be next to go, Roman Sadovsky, 5 years of age, from Toronto, but trains in Richmond Hill. He was 14th in the World Championships, 10th in the 4 Continents Championships.
14th at the World Championships. Representing Canada, Roman Sadovsky.
And then it'll be Jason Brown. He's never won a medal at Worlds. He's always contributes so much to any event he's in. He's pretty good out there today. He's struggled this season with boots.
In 3 years, he came back to the Grand Prix Series.
Seems to have
At his
settled down,
7th
and he
World
was
Championships this season, he
absolutely
placed 8th.
phenomenal in the World
Representing
Championships.
USA,
And he finished in
Jason
8th place.
Brown.
Great to see him back in that sort of form. Yeah, that will do very, very nicely. Lovely triples. He'll be followed by Daniel Grassl of Italy. He finished 8th in the European Championships this year, former silver medalist, remember, back in 2022. He did well in the Grand Prix season this year. Runner-up in the NHK Trophy, bronze medalist in the Finlandia Trophy, and close to a podium in the Grand Prix finals. Finished in 4th place. Might have been a little bit short there. Last to go in the opening group, Nika Egadze for Georgia. 4th in the European Championships this year. 4th in the gold spin as well. 4th in most events, to be honest with you. 4th in Skate Canada and the Cup of China too.
Representing Georgia, Nika Egadze.
But he's played a big part in getting Georgia into this World Team Trophy. This is the first time that Georgia participated. There he is, Jason, looking very, very good here. He's got amazing support in Japan. Well, he has everywhere he goes, but the Japanese crowd really do love him. Morisi's such a talent. So good to see him here. Big moment and a lot of responsibility for Aleksa Rakic. He goes into this knowing his team are in second place at the moment. A bit heavy on the landing of that triple axel. Daniel Grassl, who's worked so much on his presentation. Going through the preparation of that quad salto. So just to remind you, it'll be Morisi Kvitelashvili for Georgia first to go, then Aleksa Rakic for Canada. He'll be followed by his teammate, Sadovsky. Jason Brown will follow him, then Daniel Grassl, and last to go, this man.
The warm-up is over.
Georgia topping the
Skaters,
tail.
please leave the ice. Thank you.
Morisi Kvitelashvili-san, Georgia.
On the ice, representing Georgia.
Well, it's Team Georgia in action, first of all, in the men's short program here in the World Team Trophy. To get us underway. Great to see him back. Wish him all the very best of luck. Morisi Kvitelashvili.
Et c'est le vent qui frôle sa main sur mon épaule, le fil dans ma tête, pas la moindre cachette. C'est l'aube qui décline derrière un champ de ruines, le moment de grandir, ne pas te retenir.
Turn in between the two jumps there. Combination. Much better on the triple axel. Completely off axis on the attempt at the quad toe. It was a good recovery going into that last spin because you could see he just lost his balance on the entry.
モリス・クビテラシビリさんの演技で
Morisi
した。
Kvitelashvili for Georgia. I can tell you that 6 of the 7 elements there are going to be reviewed by the technical panel. So in all likelihood, that technical score is going to come down from what you saw when he finished the program. So it was a shaky start. But one thing you can say about Morisi is he never gives up, does he? He keeps pushing all the time. Here's that combination, the triple flip, that was clean. So he was a little bit off axis, had to put a turn in between the 2 jumps, get the triple toe in there. I think the technical panel initially thought that his free foot had touched down, but I don't think it had. Not sure about the rotation on that triple axel. Certainly looked to be at least inside the last quarter. Remember, quarter short, you're going to get a cue. You can see he was right off axis on that, and that looked forwards to me. So in all likelihood, that one's going to get a downgrade because it's more than half a rotation short. But, technical panel haven't got to that one yet. So yeah, that's triple axel getting a cue. So it was inside the last quarter. Yes, the team, remember, Team Georgia competing here for the first time. World Team Trophy. So well done to them. Yeah, that quad toe does get a downgrade. So that's going to hurt. So that technical score coming down all the time. I've still got a couple of elements to look at. Just looking down. The combo spin at the end. He was just looked a little bit rushed towards the end of the program. Just not quite holding the positions on the spins. So his personal best score was in the Olympic Winter Games, where he finished in 10th place. He got 97 points in the short program there. So not going to get anywhere near that.
The score, please.
So, what will it be for Morisi?
クビテラシビリさんの得点 59.54
Yeah, 59.54. Couldn't really have expected much more than that. With the fall and the lack of rotation on 2 of the elements there. Of course, the turn that he put between the 2 jumps in the combination as well.
2番アレクサ・ラキッチさんカナダ
On the ice.
So
Representing
Team Canada in action
Aleksa
now. Remember, they go into
Rakic.
the men's short program, lying in 2nd place. And the first of the Canadian men, Aleksa Rakic.
Didn't know that I'd fall so hard. Then my feet left the ground. Gravity don't make no sense when you're around. I slept, I wonder who I'd be if I never found you and you never found me. Well, I don't wanna see. So won't you give?
Oh yes, what a start. Quad toe. That was a cracker. bit short on rotation on the triple axel. Really made sure of that combination, triple loop, triple toe.
Won't you give me tonight and the rest of your life? I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. So come on and give me tonight and the rest of your life. I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. And when you open your eyes, I'll be there by your side. I wanna have it all with you. I wanna have it all with you. 'Cause your love is big, big,
What a beautiful choice of music for him. Biblical by Callum Scott. Absolutely fantastic, and some really good musical interpretation
アレク
throughout
サ・
that
ラ
short
キッチさん
program.
の演技でした。
Just that one mistake there on the triple axel for Aleksa Rakic for Team Canada. What a fantastic start it was to the program, though. That quad toe was really, really great. Love the way he kept fighting all the way through. Technical panel won't have much to review on this performance. They'll take a look at the triple axel, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure that was short on rotation. But the program could not have started any better, could it? Here's the quad toe. And that's as clean as you like. Fantastic stuff. Here's that axel. I'm pretty sure this was short. Yeah. That's certainly at least an under rotation. Nothing wrong with the combination, though. Beautifully done right in front of the technical panel. A little bit slow getting that free leg back. But once he got that done, he really worked on the presentation of the program. Thought the step sequence was really, really good. He's getting a level 3 for that. 4s for all 3 of the spins. One of the highlights of the spins was the camel spin, I thought.
Go get it!
Great stuff. And you sort of sense that party atmosphere, don't you? So he needs, just around 60 points to go into the lead. He's going to get more than 60 points, I'm sure. 76, 74 he got in Skate Canada. Yeah, 72, 86, that's not too bad.
The score for Aleksa Rakic
We'll take that,
is
Aleksa Rakic
72.86.
and
He's
Team
currently
Canada
in first place. And Team Canada
continuing
is
the
now in
momentum
first
here.
place.
チームカナダは現在第1位です。3番ロマン・サドフスキーさん、カナダ。
On the ice, representing Canada, Roman.
So we stay with
Sadovsky.
Team Canada, and here's the national champion. Was in pretty good form in the World Championships. This is Roman Sadovsky.
do. No matter how I move, I'm caught in your clutches. Second fiddle to your chin. But if your big idea is to drive that spear in my spine, I can protect myself.
Well, he didn't hang about going into that. That was the quad sow. Beautiful.
No time in the unconscious. No rhythms wise or by force. Made me wear that skin of ambivalence.
Yeah, he's skating this with real confidence. That's the triple axel.
World War III, you weigh me down as if there's nothing I can do. No evidence of anger.
Oh, a little bit late with the free leg on the combination, but he gets the triple toe out eventually. The triple looks in the first part of that combination.
I'm inside terrified, but I'm starting again. You weigh me down, and now I'm really onto you.
Back sprain or strain, tense elbow, one leg shorter than the other, weak abdominal muscles, shooting pain, spinal shock, muscle pull, even sciatica.
I'm watching you, steering my attention. Don't expect me to be good, and let the games begin. Don't matter what it takes. I'm done with perfection and the mess it makes. Gonna weigh me down. No more.
Loved the program.
Sadovsky さんの演技でした。
You sense that he really enjoyed skating to that music. Roman Sadovsky. Well, he wants to keep that momentum going, and that was the goal going into this. Just going to lose a little bit on the combination, not too much though. That's the only element that I think is going to end up with a negative GOE. They're just taking a look at that triple axel. Really key for him that he made the rotation. There was nothing wrong with this, I don't think. Look at the elevation and length he gets on that quad salto. Really super. Now here's the axel. Does he make this round? Oh, that's possibly a little tight that at the end. And here's the Lutz, and you can see makes the rotation, but he's slow with the free leg. Has to put a turn in, triple toe on the end. Yeah, they do him a cue on that triple axel. So that means it's inside that last quarter. Importantly for him, all the spins and the footwork getting a level 4. So not letting any points go, which is so important. So yeah, just that combination and the axle now getting a negative GOE. So the grade of execution, for the most part, is going to really help him. Can't imagine what it's going to be like in there by day 3. be all sorts going on.
Sadovsky
So he needs 72.87 to go into the lead. He's going to do that by a long way.
84.4
Yeah, 84.75. It's a new season's best for him. Fantastic stuff. Well done, Roman.
The score for Roman Sadovsky is 84.75.
Here's
This is his
confirmation. It's
season's
a
best
Canada
score and is
1-2
currently in first place.
after 3.
Team Canada is now in first place.
チームカナダは現在第1位です。4番
So it's Canada leading at the moment.
On the
But
ice,
could
representing
that
USA,
change here?
Jason Brown.
The music, the legend of Tarzan. And the skating from the legend that is Jason Brown. Real quality and flow to that triple flip. And he makes the axle. Nothing wrong with that. Amazing length on that combination, triple-less, triple toe. Well, he's done it again, hasn't he? He's loving it. And rightly so. So remember, it's Team USA out in front at the moment. And that performance is going to do them no harm whatsoever. Very well done, Jason Brown. The edge quality through that piece of footwork defied to belief, to be honest. He was so on the money. Really, really pushing hard.
I needed one.
Tracy Wilson greeting him at the door.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
What a fantastic mentor she's been for him. started off perfectly. Triple flip, he can do this in his sleep. And there's the key moment, the hardest element in the short program for him, that triple axel. And it really was as good as it gets. Combination was great. Look at that, you can see there's nothing wrong with the rotation on either part of that. You can see the marking on the ice there. Perfectly clean. And there was all sorts going on, wasn't there, in this piece of footwork? With so much body movement, changes of direction, difficult turns, quality of the turns, ice coverage, speed across the ice. It was all there. So all three spins getting a level 4. The step sequence gets a 4 as well. If they could have done it, it would have got a 5, I think. And there's the team. So Team USA looking pretty good at the moment. 84-76 or more will give him the lead. Yeah, 93-82. He's out in front with the new season's best score. And yeah, you got 84-72 at the World Championship. So he's literally blown that out of the water here with that performance. That's how good that was.
Now in first place.
チーム USA は現在第1位です。5番ダニエル・グラッスルさん、イタリア。
Two skaters to go in this opening group of the men's short program. And the first of the two Italian skaters here for Team Italy. This is the Italian national champion, former silver medalist in the European Championships, Daniel Grassl.
Courage, all I really need is courage to help me find a way. Put this all behind me and stay human. All I can be is human. I'm flawed.
Yeah, wound that up beautifully. Huge combination to start this short program. Quad sal, triple toe.
When the fear is blinding,
He's got another quad lined up here. This could be huge if he can nail this.
I'll reach for the courage I deny.
And he does! That was the quad loop.
Calling for answers. I'm done with this circus of jokers. I'm taking the mask off them so the world can see my smile.
And he makes the axle as well. Beautiful running edge coming out of that.
That there's nowhere left to run to anymore. Hey, hear me when I say it's over. No, don't stand in my way. This is
difficult to get on that forward outside edge.
So the world can see my smile.
Well, some phenomenal spin positions there to finish that short program for Daniel Grassl of Team Italy. What an amazing performance that was. He'll be thrilled with that. Now, he has a tendency to be a little bit under-rotated on the quads. So it'll be interesting to see. I know the technical panel are going to take a look at them. Well, I can tell you, looking down, the quad Siao has been given a cue, so that's not too bad. So the base value will remain, but the grade of execution will have to go down slightly. Quad loop. Yeah, you can see that sneaky little turn on the end of the Salco. There, the quad loop has been given an under rotation. So he's going to lose a bit on the base value here. That is, yeah, you could see it wasn't quite round. So really good calls from the technical panel there. No problem on the triple axle. Had a great running edge coming out of that. So a negative GOE on the first two elements, but still almost, well, just over 20 points in the bank from those two jump passes. He gave it his best shot, that's for sure. And he's a skater who's worked so hard on his presentation. And the mental aspect of the sport as well. Trying to put it all together. And that performance will do his team no harm at all. Remember, Team Italy have never finished on the podium at the World Team Trophy.
The score, please.
They're in third place after the rhythm dance, remember, so they need a good score here. So 93.83 is our leading score. Well, that'll put him in second, 87.07. It's not a bad score, close to what he got in the Nepal Memorial. And I think he'd be pleased with that. Still Jason out in front.
Third place.
Very good score for Daniel Grassl for Team Italy.
Nika Egadze-san,
So Team Georgia debuting at this World Team Trophy. And on the ice now, the man who finished in fourth place at the European Championships. 22 years of age. This is Nika Egadze.
Je suis pas tout seul à être tout seul, ça fait déjà ça de moins dans la tête. Et si je comptais combien on est? Beaucoup, tout ce à quoi j'ai déjà pensé, dire que plein d'autres y ont déjà pensé, mais malgré tout.
Not a lot of speed into that combination, but it was gorgeous. Quad Sal, triple toe.
J'ai parfois eu
Dream
des
style.
pensées suicidaires, j'en suis peu fier. On croit parfois que c'est la seule manière de les faire taire. Ces pensées qui nous font vivre un enfer. Ces pensées qui nous font
There's the quad toe loop. Not the best of landings, but it looked clean to me.
Est-ce qu'il y a que moi qui ai la télé et la chaîne culpabilité? Mais faut bien se changer les idées. Pas trop quand même, sinon ça repart vite dans la tête. Et c'est trop tard pour que ça s'arrête. C'est là que j'aimerais tout oublier. Du coup,
Here's the axle.
J'ai parfois eu des pensées suicidaires, j'en suis peu fier. On croit parfois que c'est la seule manière de les faire taire. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Et je sais vraiment pas quoi faire de toi. Justement réfléchir, c'est bien le problème avec toi.
Well, he is an incredible athlete, there's no doubt about that.
Nika Egadze さんの演技でした。
Yeah, great effort there from Nika Egadze from Team Georgia. Two fabulous quads in that short program. Just looked like he rushed a little bit on the final spin. The technical panel looking at that at the moment. They've got it in as a level 4 in real time. Goodness me, did this program start off well. Gets so much vertical lift. Quad sal, triple toe. And there's the toe loop. You could see that was toppling off axis all the way through, and I think that's why the technical panel took a look at it, just to make sure that foot was fully rotated on the end. You can see he doesn't get the best of running edges, a little bit over the front of the skate when he comes out of the jumps. That's something he could work on to help get his grade of execution up. And the only element in the program getting a negative GOE is that quad toe. Lovely expression. So in Skate America this year, he got 93.89. That was his personal best score. And if he can do that here, that would give him the lead. I don't think it was good enough to do that. No, 84.76. It is, in fact, third place for Nika, in behind Daniel Grassl. So still Jason Brown out in front. And when you consider there are no quads in his program, and the skaters behind him have had a couple of quads each, that is an indication as to the quality of Jason's skate today. So that's how they stand at the halfway point of the men's short program. Jason Brown out in front. Daniel Grassl for Team Italy in second. Nika Egadze for Team Georgia in third place. A long way to go. We've got 6 more to skate. And we've got 2 from France, 2 from Japan, 1 from the USA, and 1 from Italy in this final group.
From Italy, Nikolaj Memola.
So it's Team Italy in action first of all. Nikolaj Memola
From Japan,
will get us underway.
Sato.
Then the first of 2 representatives of Team Japan, Shun Sato. He'll be second to skate in this final group.
From France, Aymoz.
And then the 2 Frenchmen skating back-to-back, Aymoz who finished 5th in the World Championships this year. He was great in the free. Shao Him Fa for France will follow him, the 2-time European champion.
From Japan, Yuma Kagiyama.
And he's a cool customer, and he's going to need to be here. Yuma Kagiyama for Japan will be 5th to go. And there he is, the man of the moment, Ilia Malinin for Team USA, the 2-time world champion.
6 minutes warm-up.
And to be honest, he decimated the field in Boston. Won by nearly 30 points at the end of the day. That's how good his 2 programs were. So that's confirmation of how they'll go in this final group of the men's short program here. Just remind you, it's Jason Brown out in front for Team USA. And it's a pretty good score as well. You can get in the 90s, that's your goal. So to get us underway, it'll be Nikolaj Memola, whose best score for the season was 87-89. He got that in Boston in the World Championships. Runner-up in the European Championships this year. Finished in 10th place in the World Championships, which was a really good result for him. Only the 2nd time he's competed at Worlds. Didn't make it into the Grand Prix finals this year. Was 6th in the Grand Prix of France and 10th in the Cup of China. He'll be followed by Shun Sato for Team Japan. He finished in 6th place in the World Championships this year. Runner-up in the 4 Continents Championships the year before.
This season, he
did really well in the Grand Prix this year. He was runner-up in Skate Canada, won the Cup of China, and bronze medalist in the Grand Prix finals. So if he can handle the nerves and the pressure, he could put Team Japan in a good position here. Then we move on to the French team. Kevin Aymoz, 27 years of age, 5th place in the World Championships. He was stunning in the free, that's for sure. Didn't have such a great time in the European Championships, but he looks mighty sharp out there in this 6-minute warm-up. His best season was back in 2023, where he finished 4th in the World Championships and the European Championships. Did pretty well in the Grand Prix this year, runner-up in Skate Canada and the Finlandia Trophy. 6th place in the Grand Prix finals. And then to Shao Him Fa, who has really had a tough season. He got injured early on in the season, which was a real shame because it started off so well. He won the Grand Prix in Angers, bronze medalist in the Cup of China, but he had an injury. He had to withdraw from the Grand Prix finals and got back to skating only a couple of weeks before the European Championships. Went to the Europeans to try and defend his title, try and make it 3 in a row, but he could only finish in 3rd place there. And he gave it his best shot at the World Championships as well, where he finished in 4th place, again with an amazing free program. It'll be Yuma Kagiyama who follows him, so often the bridesmaid but never the bride. Runner-up in the World Championships 3 times now. He was runner-up in the Olympic Winter Games as well. And finished in 2nd place too at the Grand Prix finals this year. An amazing talent. And talking about talent, well, you have to say his name and talent in the same breath, don't you? He's a phenomenon. Get the nerves and the dodgy timing out on the warm-up, that's for sure. Ilia Malinin will be last to go. The two-time world champion now. He's undefeated this season. He won Skate America, won Skate Canada, won the Grand Prix final, won the national title, and then went to the World Championships and won there. And good to see his mum here, Tatiana Malinina. So this is quite the group.
One minute left in the war.
So as we go into the final minute, just to remind you, it's Team America out in front, Team USA out in front with Jason Brown in this short program. Italy in second with Daniel Grassl, Georgia in third with Nika Egadze. And it's Team USA out in front after the rhythm dance. The first event of this World Team Trophy. Canada in second place. And Italy in third. Going into this men's short program. Just to remind you, you get 12 points for a win. 11 for second, 10 for third. So it goes.
The moment is over. Skaters, please leave the
So that's it.
Thank you.
Nikolaj Memola san, Italia.
On the ice.
So on the ice now, representing Team Italy.
Memola.
Needs a good skate here. His teammate performed very, very well in the opening group and is lying in second place at the moment. This is the runner-up in the Italian Nationals this year, runner-up in the European Championships as well. This is Nikolaj Memola. And he pops the first jump. That should have been quad flip in combination, but just a triple flip. No mistakes with the axle though. Lovely triple axle. Pressure's on this next jump pass. He's got to do this in combination. And he just steps out of it, couldn't control it. That was the quad lutz, but you could see there was nothing on the end of it. Well, he kept the presentation going right the way towards the end, but he knows in his heart of hearts that wasn't quite enough.
ニコライ・メモラさんの演技でした。
So Nikolaj Memola for Team Italy there. So 4 of the elements are going to be reviewed. Just reflecting on the mistakes. It's always so difficult when that first element doesn't go quite as well as you want. So here he is setting up that quad flip, and it's just a double at the end of the day. So that should have been his combination. All credit to him to come back with a triple axel like that. Positive grade of execution on that. And you can see he's selling the program all the time, and there you can see he's completely off axis on that attempt at the Lutz. It looked to me like he's going to get an edge call for that, I would imagine. And well, they're giving him a warning. He's lucky there. Combination at the beginning should have been 12 or 13 points, and at the end of the day he's ended up with only a point. So he's lost over 10 points on that first jump pass. That's how expensive that was. Losing the levels on the step sequence and the flying sit as well, only a level 3. So a couple of places through that program where he left points out there. So chasing that 93.83 of Jason Brown. World Championships, Nikolaj got 87.89. If he could do that, which he's not going to do with that performance, but that score would get him into second place at the moment. But he's not going to be anywhere near that, I don't think.
メモラさんの得点 69.20 現在の順位は
87.07
Score for Nikolaj Memola is 69.20. He's currently in 6th place. And Team
Is that right? No, I was going to say that's not the right score there. 69.20 is the correct score. So everyone's scratching their heads a little bit there, but Nikolaj Memola in 6th place at the moment.
on the ice, representing Japan, Shun Sato.
So a huge reception for the first of 2 Japanese men in this final group. On the ice now, the 21-year-old who finished 6th in the World Championships. This is Shun Sato. Beauty, quad toe. Yeah, so much speed and flow through the combination triple lutz, triple toe. the triple axel. That's a beautiful performance there, and you can see he's absolutely down and out. Shun Sato of Team Japan. Great start to their campaign in this men's event. At the bottom of the pile after the rhythm dance, so they need some strong performances now, and this event will get better for them as it progresses. There's the team. It's a strong team. That's of Yuma Kagiyama, of course, Monichiba, Kaori Sakamoto, Riko Miura, Ryushi Kihara, and the ice dancers that have already participated, Utano Yoshida and Masaya Morita. But, this was some performance, although he scaled it down from what he did at the World Championships, just looking to go clean if he possibly can here. In the Worlds, he did a quad lutz and a quad toe in the short program, but he could only get a double toe on the end of that quad toe in combination. Here, just a quad toe at the beginning, but very smooth and getting a good grade of execution, so getting nearly 13 points for that one jump pass, and then going for quality on the combination, which often, as we've seen with the scores from Jason Brown, proving to be the best way to go. So if you can nail the elements and get that GOE up as high as you possibly can, that's really the game plan for these skaters. 93.83 the target, and always very close. It's second place, 93.68. So Shun Sato goes into second place for Team Japan, in behind Jason Brown, ahead of Daniel Grassl.
On the ice, representing France.
So the French team in action now, back to back. First up, the man who finished in 5th place in the World Championships in Boston is, of course, Kevin Aymoz. And he had a lean on that quad toe, didn't he? He couldn't quite get over that right foot.
Girl now
Yes, such a difficult entry into the triple axel, but he made it look a breeze. Beautiful.
Searching for my
So he needs this in combination now. Triple lutz, triple toe, beautiful.
for my wings so tired. I'm gonna be born into soon the sky. I'm gonna be born into soon the sky. I'm a bird girl, and the bird girls go to heaven. I'm a bird girl, bird girls can fly. Bird girls can fly.
Just beautiful.
ケビン・エイモズさんの演技でした。
Wasn't it wonderful the way he kept fighting his way through that program after what was a really disappointing start, going down on the quad toe, but after that he didn't put a foot wrong. Amazing stuff. Well, I think he made the rotation on the quad toe, which is key. He doesn't want to be under-rotated. Obviously, he's going to lose a point. He's going to lose on the grade of execution. Because of the fall, the judges have to go down. Here it is. Does he get it round? You can see that horrible lean. Well, I reckon that was a little bit short, to be honest. Technical panel, I've had a look, and they've given him a green light. That was mighty close, I can tell you. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the good stuff. Great combination. Triple lutz, triple toe. And the pressure was on that lutz. He had to have it in combination. Love the spins. And as always, he's got this amazing capability of picking out the nuances in the music. Literally picks up every beat. An amazing feel for the music, an incredible athlete. And you put all that together, and what do you get? Kevin Aymoz. Fantastic stuff. So he's been in the 90s. In fact, in the World Championships in Boston, he got 93.63. And he was just over 100 in the World Team Trophy a couple of years ago.
エイモズさんの得点 88.0
So it's 88.07. Yeah, that's about right, I think, when you consider the fall on that attempt at the quad toe at the beginning of the program. So he is in third place. Still, Jason Brown out in front. Really good news for Team USA at the moment.
アダム・シャオイムファさん、フランス。
On the ice, representing France.
So we still focus on the French team. He's of course the two-time European champion, former bronze medalist in the World Championships. Let's hope he's fully fit now. It's been a tough old road for Adam Shao Him Fa. Did he keep the hand off? That was the quad Lutz.
Pourquoi je ris, pourquoi je pleure. Voici le SOS d'un terrien en détresse. J'ai jamais eu les pieds sur terre.
And you can see how he got out of that. He was so off axis on the quad toe, but he still got a triple toe on the end. Amazing stuff.
J'ai toujours confondu la vie avec des bandes dessinées. J'ai comme des envies de métamorphose. Je sens quelque chose qui m'attire vers le haut.
And there's the axle.
Grand autour de l'univers. J'ai pas tiré mon numéro. Je suis mal dans ma peau. J'ai pas envie d'être un robot, mais trop moule au dodo. Je voudrais voir le monde à l'envers. J'aimerais être un oiseau. Dodo l'enfant.
Well, that was incredible. Well, if there was ever a moment to use your get out of jail card, it was on that quad toe. You could see you had a heck of a lean on it. And when you're out of the circle like that, it's so hard to get your weight back over the right foot. But somehow, by hook or by crook, he was able to do it. It was just phenomenal. Yeah, I should say. Beautiful program, as always, choreographed by Benoit Richaud. And here's that Lutz. Now, does the hand stay off? Great outside edge going into that. Oh, so close. Just getting a 1.5 points off on that. And you could see that was toppling off, but somehow he gets over that right foot and gets a perfect triple toe on the end. Nothing wrong with that. Technical panel don't even need to look at it. And here's the axle. Super. Never a dull moment, is there, with Adam? And it's fabulous to see him getting himself back to his former form. It's been such a tough road for him this season. But certainly looks to be more like the Adam of old. Yeah, magnificent. Really enjoyed that. Let's hope the judges did too. So he's chasing that 93.83 that's led for so long. Remember, Jason Brown out in front. Shun Sato for Team Japan in second and Kevin Aymoz in third at the moment. Could that change here? I think it might.
Siao Him Fa さんの得点
Yeah, 96.16. We've got a new leader. Adam out in front. So France now leading and in fourth place. We've got 2 to go.
チームフランスは現在第1位です 11番 Kagiyama Yuma さん 日本
So our penultimate skater here in this men's short program, the runner-up in the World Championships last year, bronze medalist this year, as we run up in the Olympic Winter Games as well. The amazing Yuma Kagiyama for Team Japan. That could not have been any better. Quad toe, triple toe. Flawless. So much speed into the flip. I thought he took it round the corner a little bit too much. Back on track with a formidable triple axel.
And the people bow and pray to the neon god that made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the word that it was for me. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway wall. Lieutenant Hall. Whisper, whisper in the sound, silence, in the sound, the silence, the sound.
Well, it was some comeback, wasn't it?
Kagiyama Yuma さんの演技でした。
Yuma Kagiyama of Team Japan. Just that one mistake in there. And that quad flip. Yeah, it's certainly a different feel, isn't it, to this event? The skaters enjoy it. It's sometimes a lonely old sport when you just got yourself to think about, but here, when you're part of a team, it's a completely different scenario. What an amazing start this was. That quad toe, look at the elevation, that's perfectly clean on both paths, triple toe on the end. And on the flip, see this forward outside edge was just a little bit too strong. I think he lost the resistance. And luckily for him, he was fully rotated on it, but unfortunately couldn't control it. It really does take something to come back after you've had a fall like that, when you know that you're not over your right foot, and to come back and do a triple axel of that sort of quality really shows some character. All the spins getting a level 4, the footwork as well. So importantly for him, not letting any of the other elements slip away. It's all pretty tight at the top at the moment. And I feel for sure if he'd stayed up on the flip, he probably would have gone into the lead. But at the moment, we've got our leader on 96.16, and then Jason and Shun Sato locked together around 93 points. We're going to split those two, 93.73. It is third place for Kagiyama, in behind Jason Brown. So there's the situation with one to go.
Ilia Malinin, America.
On the ice, representing USA.
So it's always electrifying when this guy steps onto the ice. Remember, Team USA leading after the first event. They're in second place with Jason Brown at the moment. But that likely to change here, as the two-time world champion gets to his start position, Ilia Malinin. Work hard on the end of that. That was a quad flip.
I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun. It's coming.
Triple axel out of nowhere.
I'm done running from you. Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I, yeah, said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand inside and watch you sabotage the two of us.
And the combination with consummate ease. Quad looks triple toe.
I'm not interested in giving you more of my life. I've already given you too much. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna keep you. I know that you mean well, but when I fail, I don't need you. Love to allow you to continue to drown the both of us. You're holding me back, you're pulling me down, you're making me hate myself. I don't wanna leave, but that's what I need. I ain't got a choice, I can't just let you deceive and make me believe that I don't deserve to be loved. I'm not gonna stand aside and watch you attempt to rob and steal and sabotage the little faith I have left. To heaven I sacrificed enough for you. Hate seeing you cry, but I think it's time to let go and say goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life running. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand this time. And watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
He is a phenomenon, there's no doubt about that. Another remarkable performance. Yeah, it wasn't flawless, but goodness me, was it enjoyable to watch. Ilia Malinin. He's untouchable at the moment, isn't he? In a class of his own. And he makes it look so easy. All in a day's work. And you mustn't forget, it's been a long season, and a lot of these skaters very, very tired now. Proud mum greeting him at the door. Tatiana. And she was a heck of a skater in her own right, I can tell you. Magnificent jumper, and that was a real good disguise there on the end of that quad flip. Just lost control of it a little bit. So a negative GOE of 0.3 there. So it's not going to hurt him too much. Here's that Lutz. Amazing how he keeps the running edge and the flow through that. Positive GOE of, what, around 4 points. So just over 20 points for that combination. Just fantastic. And there's always something going on, isn't there? So much innovation all the way through.
The score, please.
So it's going to lead. The question is by how much?
マリニンさんの得点 106.0
Nearly 10 points is the answer.
最終順位は第1位です
So a great result here for Team USA. It's been a fabulous start to their campaign here at the World Team Trophy. Ilia Malinin for Team USA out in front. Adam Shio Him Fa, who skated great in second place for France. And Jason Brown in third place. What a great job he did. Amazing stuff. So there it is. That's confirmation of how it stands in the men's short program. A little bit of disappointment, I would imagine, for the Japanese team to be down in 4th and 5th place. Kevin Aymoz, who gave it his best in 6th place. That's the situation further down. Team Canada, who've left themselves with a little bit to do. We'll see how that impacts the leaderboard overall. But Team USA with that victory in the rhythm dance. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. And the performances there from the men in the short program have them out in France. It's France in second place with 27 points, just ahead of Team Japan. Still all to play for, but without doubt the Team USA are the team to beat. Remember, they've got 3 world champions in their team. A great effort from the French team there after the men's event, and that probably their strongest event, I would imagine. So the party continues here in the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium as we look back at the top 3, and there the impeccable Jason Brown. Magnificent performance from him, as polished as ever. Quality was the name of the game, and he really delivered right from the off. So Jason's in 3rd place, and it's Shao Him Fa for France in 2nd. You can see how hard he had to work there on his first jump pass, and off axis there on the quad toe, but gets the triple toe out, and that is so important to keep fighting all the way through. Once those big jump passes were out of the way at the beginning, there was no stopping him. So Adam in 2nd place, but out in the lead by nearly 10 points. One slight error at the beginning there. It's the incredible Ilia Malinin for Team USA. Just makes it all look so easy. Great to watch these shots back. So that's the situation. We've got one more event to go today, the women's short program. That starts in around 20 minutes or so. We'll take a break and rejoin us in 20 minutes. See you in a moment.
公式パンフレットグッズ発売中。出場全選手を写真で紹介する。コラボしたレジャーシートバッグなども販売。場内入り口の公式パンフレット販売ブースへぜひお立ち寄りください。